Welcome to Bay Waves, where we're talking to people making waves in the Bay. I'm your co-host, Johnny T. Dylan.
And I'm Dylan.
Dylan.
Yes.
We talked about this. We're not supposed to speak over each other.
I don't know how to not do that.
Okay.
It's way too hard.
You know what you should do more?
No.
Be silent. Be silent like a clown and express using physical emotives.
That is...
And not that tongue of yours.
I'm going to talk over you right now. That is what people think clowns are like, but you can talk.
That's true. We did learn a lot. We've got a terrific guest for y'all today.
Yes.
Our friend April is a clown.
Mm-hmm.
She has a character called Loony the Clown.
That's right.
That is a terrifying horror-based clown, but so funny.
Yes. I really like that we get to learn a little bit about like the mindset of a clown.
Yeah.
And it seems like part of it is to torment, especially if you're like a scary clown.
Yeah, a scary clown. They use this clown in literal haunted houses.
Yeah, hauntings. Yeah.
You'll be able to see it this upcoming spooky season.
That's right.
And April's just a lovely person who's got so much good knowledge about clown, and like she deeply cares about it, but also is just super fun hang.
Did this make you want a clown?
A little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, you're being sold on it.
I'm being sold on it. The more I hear about clowning, the more I like respect it as an art.
Yeah, it is a free form art, as April said, like free form dance, but for comedy, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm worried about though is I'm currently unemployed.
Yes.
If I go take clown classes, I feel like I'm gonna get bullied and be like, you quit your job to go to clown school.
This is actually a perfect time for you to do it.
Yeah, but like that, I don't know why, but that phrase ingrained into my head sounds like something my 13-year-old bully would say to me. Do you know what I mean?
It is interesting, judged. Like how people view like there's a pecking order, and the thing is, there's not a lot of people know about the art of clowning.
They don't.
They know about it in that it's like come up in media through the decades, but they don't know about the art of clowning. Going to take an art class, there's an amazing venue called Church of Clown, which is also a training center in San Francisco. It's fantastic, but I do notice the pecking order of comedy. I'm gonna name a top 4. Okay, there's 5. I'm just gonna name 5, maybe 6. There's writing comedy. There's like comedians, comedic actors, like a Jim Carrey, for instance. There's sketch actors, like stage. There's stand up. There's clowning. There's improv. There's probably more that I'm missing, right? Like a one-man show, for instance. But clowning is not at the top.
It's not.
Which
is
a
very
bummer.
much disregarded as kind of like lower tier comedy, but I don't think it should be.
No. We're advocating.
We're the vanguards of bringing clowning to the mainstream audience.
That's right. We have such an audience, such a
deep, diverse group.
Mostly Swifties.
Lot of Swifties. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And they're all gonna understand the Bible that is clowning after this.
I heard Taylor Swift is having Insane Clown Posse open up for her.
I did hear that.
Which means we're gonna see the confluence. Did I use that right?
You nailed it.
Fuck yes.
You nailed it.
Of Swifties and clowns. Yeah. It's gonna be great.
I'm gonna cry.
You're gonna cry from watching this interview.
You really
because
are.
It's so good, not out of pain.
Okay, cool. Let's jump to our guest, April Garro. One thing first, okay? We're all just gonna clap, okay? Ready? And that's it.
That was pretty good.
Good job.
Wow, that was like an improv warm-up.
That's
Now
an
we're all
improv game?
synchronized.
Yeah, that was very good. Yeah.
Now we're all warmed up.
Now we're all warmed up. Zip!
Yeah. Zap.
Zop.
Zip.
Zap.
Zop.
Zip.
Zap.
Stop.
Okay, we're done.
Oh.
Have you heard that the guy at Provocation Theater,
Yeah.
maybe those are two different ones.
Strange theater name.
Yeah, and they're interesting too because they all do narrative improv over there. It's like,
Okay.
Well, they tend towards that, and I think Synergy does like they'll do, for instance, a month run show of Back to the Future, and everybody knows their parts and everybody even dresses up, but they don't know the storyline. It's not the storyline of Back to the Future. It is a Back to the Future type story that they're going to do different every time for that month.
But your costumes got to be a little bit like the character you're playing.
Yes, so
right?
you know what your character. This is my understanding of it. And then the next month they'll do Jurassic Park. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like it's a very specific type of like narrative improv, which
That's interesting.
Playing around with a theme.
basically, yeah.
April, I'm kind of curious.
Yeah.
How much of your clowning is scripted when you perform on stage, and how much are you improvising on the spot or like based off of audience reactions or anything?
Yeah. Great question. I'm glad you asked.
Good segue from the last bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, there's definitely like, I think clowning in general is very like you're creating it with the audience, you know, like, and so there's a lot of it is scripted. Like it's kind of like, I used to do stand up a little bit, and so I'd have the idea of the joke, and so then I just kind of like riff off of that and see what happens.
Yeah.
So it's similar in that like my clowning, I'm like, I have these beats that I'm going to hit, and I know what's next, but like the in between, I'm going to have audience participation, and I have no idea where that's gonna go.
Cool.
So
That's
it's like
fun.
really exciting to just be in that kind of like chaotic, like I have no idea if this person is going to give me something good or not, or if we're gonna play, or they're just gonna feel nervous by me or whatever. But yeah.
And you always like go into the audience, like that's always part of it. Like you are, I don't know, like not touching the audience, but like maybe acting around them and stuff like that.
Yeah. In the majority of the clowning acts that I've done thus far with an audience, there's always been aspects where I'm engaging with the audience. Like, I never really have a clown act where I'm just, like, by myself doing my own thing. There's always an element of me interacting with the audience. And, like, so that it'll kind of propel it in a certain direction. Or you know, especially, I think... Dana Merwin gave me this of like the idea of hotspots of like if one person is laughing really hard, you zone in on them and you just like give them more of whatever just made them laugh, and that will just kind of permeate to the rest of them.
Oh, that's so smart. Yeah.
So there's definitely that aspect of just like kind of like doing something and then kind of going fishing and being like, who am I hitting? Who's really enjoying this more than anyone else?
That's cool.
There's a thing in stand-up that I've heard a lot, which is playing to the person not laughing because you're trying to get them to laugh. So it's almost an opposite approach. But I've also heard in stand-up too, like, no, you're playing to the people that are like enjoying themselves too. So I don't know that it
deeper stand-ups, like the ones in their kind of prime. They're like, no, you gotta laugh at me. So
I'm gonna figure out how to make.
I'm gonna find. My whole goal for this show is to make that curmudgeon in the second row laugh. You know.
Yeah.
I feel like eventually you can just be like, they're laughing. You should be laughing because of peer pressure.
It's a peer pressure thing. That's what you're looking for. Yeah. You're really good at peer pressure.
I do feel like there is a point in a lot of improv shows and just comedy shows in general where the audience feels okay to laugh, right? Like, obviously, if you go to some shows and you know a lot of it, a lot of the audience are people that are in the scene, like, they are okay with laughing at anything and everything, and they're also being supportive, right? But in terms of, like, random audiences, I do feel like some of them are like, what am I watching at first? Or, like, waiting for that big laugh, and then they feel okay, like giggling more or like being more vocal with their laughs after that. It's kind of like this cliff, you know?
Yeah, I was talking about that with Raphael Wolfgang. He's a local stand-up. Yesterday we were in the car, and we were talking about. I am not gonna lie. I just lost lost sight of what you were saying, and then I was like, wait, I was thinking about the conversation I was having.
You're not listening to what I say, Dylan?
I was
most of the time.
Yeah, most of the time it's like one.
Have you heard his voice? It like kind of like just drones
It's so
out.
obnoxious.
It's obnoxious.
I
dude.
edit this shit and I have to listen to my own voice.
You like
whole
your
time.
own voice. Don't lie.
No, I don't. I hate my
Do you really?
actual voice. I like the fun banter, the laughing, and
Yeah.
all this shit. That's fun to like edit.
Yeah.
But my own voice, I think I sound weird to myself. But everyone thinks that,
Yeah,
right?
no, everyone I
Right?
think goes. Yes, yes, yes. Validation. There you go.
Oh, that's all I need.
There you go. Validation.
Oh
There
my
you go.
god.
Yeah, I feel like everyone goes through that or is in that of like
Yeah.
just being like, yeah, because it sounds different in our head, and then
Yeah.
when we hear it outside, they're like, who the fuck is that?
Yeah.
Like,
Have you
But
heard
that's
why it
insane.
sounds different?
Oh no, why?
It's like a biological thing. Like you're hearing it in like a tub. Like your head's just this tub thing. So you're hearing like the vibrations within your skull and like so it sounds super different. And so it's deeper, I think, to you. But when you hear it back, it's actually like at a higher register.
Oh, is that why you like hearing yourself sing in the bathtub?
Oh yeah, it's like a two negatives.
It's all connected.
It's all connected,
Ah.
man.
Isn't the world like
Like-
one big bathtub?
Right? Right?
The world is a bathtub.
Totally.
Yeah.
Rub-a-dub-dub, bitch. Do you like to put on a lot of voices in your
yes.
clowning?
Uh,
Okay.
Well, clowning specifically, like I've done a lot with Loony, my
Yeah.
clown, and so I don't do a lot of voice changes with Loony. I do have like puppets and stuff occasionally that'll
Oh,
have
yeah?
different voices.
Cool.
But in improv and in life, I really just love fucking around with voices and doing different accents and things like that.
Yeah.
It's just delightful.
And then if you listen to those voices and they sound weird, that's okay.
That's okay.
That's okay.
Okay, I have questions about this, right? Because like I did like a what's the guy in King of the Hill that kind of sounds like what's that guy's name? Boomhauer. Love his voice. It's so fun. And I did this on stage last night. I think I did a decent job. I don't really do a lot of voices. It's not so much my thing as much as I'd like to do it. But does that mean you sit and you're practicing these voices at home by yourself in the car? Like, are you taking the time?
I don't
Do
think
you
I'm
look
taking
crazy?
the time. You know, there are certain ones that I never will get that I keep trying, and I'm like, no, I'll just never get them. Like Jeff Goldblum, I just can't.
Okay.
But I can do a good King of the Hill. The main guy, I forgot his name.
Hank.
Hill. Dang it, Bobby.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
propane and propane accessories.
That's
Oh
pretty
my
good.
god, that's so good.
It's almost airy accessories.
Yeah, it's like in the back of your throat.
Bah.
It's really.
Do you think about when you do these voices? Are you thinking about like what vocal cords you're trying to strain, or are you just like trying to just emulate it in the best way you can?
I think it starts with the emulation of
Yeah.
just like being like, I want to sound like they sound. It sounds silly,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then it's like, oh, like how? Like I was talking to a friend, an improv friend, recently about different accents and voices and where they are in your mouth, like the difference between like a Scottish accent and an Irish accent and the placement and all that stuff. But like starting off, I'm like, ooh, I like the sound of that, and then I just
Yeah.
play with it. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
fun.
That is fun. I was watching an interview where this person was saying the Australian accents like top of mouth in the back. So it's like back here.
Back here.
I'm not obviously again I'm not very good at it.
Back here.
Yeah, back here.
Yeah, I mean, people when you get technical about the mouth stuff, I don't.
Which you do.
Really don't.
I know you do.
I do get sometimes technical about mouth stuff, but usually, it's not words coming out of the mouth.
Right.
But I just don't know what you're saying. Like, back of the
like-
mouth.
yeah.
Sometimes, I don't.
You're not saying yeah.
I can't even comprehend what that is. But I feel like this is probably part of what vocal coaches
Yeah,
and stuff
I think
do.
so.
do. I had a friend that recently took some voice acting classes, and he's trying to get into doing commercials and whatnot, being a voice actor.
Oh, I have a voice actor friend we should bring on here. Now that I think about it.
That's cool.
I think yeah. Back to you.
I'm
You
here
didn't-
now.
you didn't-
So, who the fuck? I don't fucking care about this voice
It's
actor.
like eating
friend.
breakfast, and you're like, oh, what am I gonna have for lunch?
I'm so sorry.
We got to do this again. We got to do this.
We'll start over. We're
the whole
starting
time.
over.
We're just going to give you the silent
scrap
treatment.
everything.
I'm Dylan.
I'm Johnny.
I'm April.
Welcome to Bayways. Okay.
Hey waves.
He puts on this weird. He gets in a higher register when he does like an intro to the podcast.
Yes,
And I don't like it.
Yeah, you just don't like me speaking.
No, I like you speaking. I think it's the mustache. It changed everything, dude. You've changed.
Dude, everyone's saying that. So I usually.
This is the writer mustache, right?
This is the rider mustache.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
my
You listen.
gosh.
You listen. Yeah.
I listened to a podcast.
Yeah, so I shaved it all when I turned 30 and quit my job and
Yeah,
stuff
yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
And everyone's like, this is hard for me
not-
to.
yeah.
It's hard for me to look at you. Like you look so.
You're
different.
doing
It's
it.
That's
to
not
us.
fair.
You
It's
were
like when
not
somebody-
fair to me.
It's like when somebody gets a face tattoo. Like you've done that to everybody else. You know, like
Yes.
if I'm having a reaction, it's your fault.
It's,
yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck. It's
Yeah.
my fault.
You
Yeah,
were
yeah.
away in people's minds, and
Uh-huh.
you changed that, and now their brains are going, no, I can't recognize this human being because they changed the smallest thing.
It's fucked. And you
People
know
are
what?
silly.
People are silly, but and people don't like change,
Yeah.
right? But I feel like we should be changing all the time.
Yeah.
Obama ran on change,
Yeah.
Obama did
That
run
was a
on
big thing
change,
for him.
and
Yeah.
he fucking nailed
and he
that
nailed it. He
campaign.
got it.
Yeah.
I have like I'm having visceral
Yeah.
memories. Of,
Yeah.
this is kind of weird. I'm having visceral memories of kissing my father
What?
right now, like in
Okay.
this moment.
Change
When you-
that. Change that now.
I'm about to describe it to you in detail. When you're young, you kiss dad, and he has a beard. You feel
Oh, yeah,
you feel the scruff.
Yes.
And then I think a lot of kids go through this. Dad decided one day to like shave everything completely off. I had never seen him without facial hair, you know, for 6-7 years, or at least to my memory. And then he comes, you know, he comes out of the bathroom like that, and it's like, that's not my dad.
Who are you?
Yeah, that's not father. I don't like
Yeah.
it. Yeah. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? I think when you're a kid, everything it's so heightened. Like there was
Yes.
this water park I used to go to as a kid, and it was the biggest water park in the world. And I went to it as an adult, and I was like, this is
Oh,
a
yeah.
dinky piece of shit. It's like
yeah.
it's small. It's so
Yeah.
tiny. Yeah.
I went to my elementary school once when I was like probably a teenager, and I was like, these lockers are so tiny.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How did,
they're so tiny.
yeah. How did they fit me into those?
Oh my god. Unbelievable. Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Where'd you grow up?
The area, yeah, like
Oh,
Lafayette,
okay, cool.
Lafayette area. So,
Okay,
yeah,
sweet.
Nice.
So you stayed
It's
here.
a
You
deep,
love
deep
the
East
you
Bay.
love the Bay.
It's pretty nice. It's pretty
Yeah,
sweet.
it's pretty great.
Did you have because you grew up out here? There's so much entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
It's a big city. When I turned 18, the biggest and most important thing and then I think 21 too. There's some similar things. The most important thing was that I could now get into a comedy club
Ah.
because like I don't drink and like so nothing else. Like I didn't really care. I don't want to go buy weed, you know, whatever, any of that stuff. I just wanted to be. Well, actually, weed wasn't legal when I turned 21.
It didn't
Do you have to be
matter.
21? Yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm saying like in a store.
Yeah.
But all that being said, like was that a deal or a thing for you too when you turned that age? Was like that exciting? Because you're both comedians. You're into comedy. No?
No,
Really?
not really. Yeah.
There's not a lot of all age clubs though. It's not like you could go in like so.
No, but I feel like I get on my TikTok feed this 15-year-old kid who's a stand-up comedian, and he's working on his craft now.
Yeah, I've seen this.
And I was
kid.
like, okay,
Wow.
I will never get to that point. Do you know what I mean? Like he's got a fucking
got a leg up.
15-year head start on all these people, and I'm thinking like, how are these comedy clubs letting him in? Like, what is going on?
I think
Or
they're
is he
making
just-
exceptions. They have
I
to.
suppose, yeah, because it's such a novelty to have this
Yeah.
child as like.
Yeah, I've like
talking
played
about
like
Trump.
18 plus clubs for like in bands, and our lead singer was like 17 or something, and they're like, yeah, like who?
Okay.
Yeah,
I get
I think
that.
there's making
And-
some exceptions.
Yeah, it might be that they're performing and not attending. Might be some sort of loophole.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no drink. Yeah, no.
Yeah, I'm not a bar lawyer, so I have no idea.
You're not. You look like a bar
I know
lawyer.
I do look like I totally give off lawyer vibes.
I want to see you in the court of. I want to see you in the court of law.
Objection.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
As Loony.
As Loony.
Completely serious.
Yeah.
Like,
Tell us about the
stone cold.
process of finding your clown. I know that's a big
Ooh.
thing for clowns.
Yes. So I work at a haunted house theme park called Pirates of Emerson.
So cool.
And this year will be my 12th year working there.
Whoa.
I'm going to take a little break because it's been 12 years and I'm tired.
Yeah.
But so it was kind of my like introduction. Like I took some acting classes and did a little bit of improv before then. But it was like my first like, this is a performance. This is my opportunity. Like I showed up like to sign up, and I was like ready to with a monologue and stuff because I was like, I don't know what the process is.
Yeah.
And this wonderful old man named Carl, he was just like, do you want the job? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, you're hired. I'm like, okay, cool.
Does he sound like that?
Yeah,
Great.
He smokes a lot of cigarettes and stuff. He's like, man, you know, he's a sweetheart. Love you, Carl. I doubt you're listening to this.
We'll tag him.
But it was about like I don't know, like 5 years in or something that I was like, I need to clown, and I took some clown classes and stuff. So I was like, I want to be a scary clown.
By the way, nobody says that like I need to clown.
I need to clown.
I need to clown.
Need it. Need it.
But you needed it because you were watching other people clown.
Yeah, well, I was taking some clown classes, and I was like, oh, I'm really enjoying this, and I was like loving being a haunt actor, so I was just like, oh, let these two worlds combine. And I saw other scary clowns, like one of the first haunts I went in when I went to Pirates of Emerson prior to working there was like called like Clown Chaos, and it was just like my fear response is to laugh. And so I was just like coming out of there going like, oh,
Yeah.
God, it's so
Same.
good.
Yeah.
And so I was just like, I need to clown. And so I put together an outfit. I did my makeup. I even made a little promo video for my boss to be like, just so I could like cover every sort of angle of like, you please let me do this.
Yeah.
And I was like, will you let me clown? And he's like, yeah.
Yeah, you just
Yeah.
did it.
Yeah.
That's
and,
fucking awesome.
that was about 6 years ago. Loony just turned 6 years old.
Wow.
Like on August 20th. So
Wow,
yeah.
happy birthday, Loony.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. They appreciate it. And yeah, so then I started.
It's like an alter ego.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
for
like
sure.
a multiple personality
Can we call
disorder.
Looney right now.
I've told people like it's okay to call April Loony, but don't call Loony April.
Oh my
Because April's
gosh.
not there when Loony's
Oh,
Yes.
here. People will be like, "Hey, April." I'm like, "She's locked in the trunk right now."
Yeah.
And
Oh,
Looney,
shit.
like, yeah, and Looney like wields knives.
Uh-huh.
I'm not pissing off Looney.
Yeah. Looney's a little scary.
Yeah. But Loony's all about fun. Number one, Loony's about fun.
Okay.
Like above all else.
That's
Okay.
good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Looney's doing children's parties?
Soon to be.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Nice.
I
Yeah.
have plans to go through the motions and get all the
Nice.
required website and stuff. But
Oh, okay. You have
yeah.
to do all that? I didn't
yeah.
know that.
Yeah,
I know a
just for like
few.
legal reasons, cover my ass. in
Yeah,
case
that's
of
that's
things.
probably a good idea.
Yeah.
I definitely know there's a handful of local clowns that do lots of birthday stuff on weekends, and it's a primary income for some.
Yeah,
What's up?
Yeah.
No, I was saying your Instagram. Oh, sorry, Looney's
Oh, yes.
Instagram bio is iconic. Loony the Clown is great with kids and enjoys fun and games and knives and tickles and laughter and blood and fun.
That's so good.
Yeah.
I read it. I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
so perfect.
Sums it up.
Yeah. AI could not have written that.
It's beautiful.
Yeah. But then, I started doing Loony for the last all the years after 2019 at Pirates of Emerson, and then I started doing like Loony acts, and so I did like Jokeland, I did Puppet Party, and a couple other things here and there, and I was kind of like toying with this like, oh, do I want Loony to be like not scary in the acts, and then kind of like developing it and recognizing like, oh no, I need Loony to be scary, and so it's kind of like this play between not when Loony's not at Pirates of Emerson, I should say, it's this play of like, I never said that I killed anyone.
I see. Yeah.
But
But
there's
Being a
blood
clay.
all over my
Yeah.
face, and I have knives, and
Yeah.
just playing with that like
Okay.
unsettling nature.
I
It's
had an
just
ex that would
delightful.
said. Okay, I had an ex that would say that about like I'm gonna get real detailed about this story after we're done recording because I need you to hear it. But after,
You already told me you kissed your dad. Like, I don't.
you didn't kiss your dad.
No.
You grew up in the South.
He wouldn't
He
let
never.
me.
Please, Dad. Aw. Johnny, that explains a lot.
Fuck off, son.
Fuck off. Your dad's South. Is your dad? He's Southern.
No, he's from Queens. I grew up in Houston, but my dad's from Queens.
Is
and
your
my
mom Southern?
No, my mom's from Cincinnati.
Oh shit! You guys just
Yeah.
ended up there. I see.
Yeah.
What was I talking about?
You're talking about your ex
stories.
who
Oh my
would
gosh.
say,
Your ex
Would
was
say
cleaning
yeah when I was
things.
with
You'd
her,
never
like I
killed
met
anyone?
I met a new girl, and then so my ex again I was with her anyways. She was like, I'm not gonna hurt her. Let me meet her. I'm not going to hurt
that's so funny.
her. I was like, you're a psychopath. And she's like, why? I'm telling you, I'm not. I was like, that's like saying I don't have a gun. Like that's like
Yes.
yeah. It's like yelling the thing that you
Not
don't
gonna
have
do.
or not going to do. It sounds like you're going to do
I'm
it.
not gonna slap you in the face.
And it took her a long time. She was like, oh shit. Like you're right. Yeah.
yeah. That's creepy.
But that's what you do.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
But you do it as
Context.
character. Yeah. That's right. Yeah.
yeah.
Do you like the in my assumption is you like it all, but the scripted part of your act more, or do you like working with the audience more?
Yeah.
And then what does Loony like more?
Oh yeah. That's right.
Oh.
Well, I think Loony likes the audience participation aspect. April has to write some of the material, so I think April is a little bit more like, oh well, I drew some beats for you, you know.
Loony's such a freeloader, just like an
I know,
absolute
right?
leech.
Yeah.
I'm like, here's the script, have fun. I know you will. I love you. Mwah. But yeah, it's difficult because I'm actually in the process right now of making a full Loony show.
Nice.
That's going to be at Church of Clown, November 14th, 15th, and 16th.
Nice. 3 days. That's
Yeah,
great.
yeah. But it's a process of like kind of trying to build in structure whilst also giving space for like, I want the audience not to just be, you know, sitting there and watching me do things. I want every bit to kind of have a little bit of a give and a receive. You know?
Yeah.
And so a little back and forth. And so it's tricky to write those sort of things in, but yeah.
Because you don't know what's going to happen.
I don't know what's gonna happen.
I think one of my favorite things, I've only taken like a few classes. I wish I've taken, you teach too.
Yes.
And I want to take one of yours eventually, but I learned from Drea is
Drea,
such a
that's her last name.
talent.
She's so good.
Love Drea.
Oh, yeah.
But she taught me this idea that your clown is going to very honestly react to what is happening with the audience. There's so much, I think, more than maybe other forms of stage performance or maybe comedy at least. Like, you're getting a lot back from the audience as the clown, and you're being really receptive to it, and you're receiving it, and you're expressing that.
Oh yeah.
However that comes out of you, and you're also, there's just honesty in it all, and I really like that. Whereas there's a bit of a put on with the other stuff. I think it feels better because you were bringing this up earlier with stand up, or just like when people start to feel relieved after a while. I think the relief is the tension in knowing that I know I'm up here. I know the way I look, so you might even say a joke about that. I know what you were thinking and what I'm thinking, and so it's just like everybody's on the same page. I think the clowning gets to that like at its heart and like embraces it. Which is so nice.
Yeah, it's kind of like, I like to say that like the clown, it's really about like one of the main aspects of clowning is connection. It's about like eye contact and like actually being affected by people, like your audience, and so you can't really. I'm a firm believer that like even if it's subconscious, people know. Right? People know if you're having a feeling about something, you know? And so like when you connect with someone and, you know, you have a certain facial expression or something like, or even if you have a thought that is like, oh, I don't like that person's shirt or something, you know, they'll be like, I don't know why.
Wow.
I don't know why that clown just felt really judgmental.
Yeah.
And so like, yeah, I feel like clowning, you're kind of like just an open vessel.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's so interesting.
Yeah.
Do you you know how like kind of comedy's a bit of a culty thing when you're in it, especially like improv, or I feel like clowning is a little bit
I've heard that with
culty.
stand up, right?
Standing, yeah, it's all like I feel like you get into these like culty niches. Do you? And I think one of the reasons is because you start to apply it to like, oh, like I can improvise my way through life, or like,
oh yeah.
when you're in stand up, you're always on, and like, yeah. So like, do you? Is there? What are the clowning philosophies that have permeated the rest of your life, if any?
Yeah, I think the like, admittedly, like the eye contact thing is one of the things I love. Both being a haunt actor, it's just like so delightful.
You do have good.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're like
He's
staring
good.
right into him. Yeah.
Because it's like.
No, I feel like I need to open my eyes wider, right? Like we're doing this.
We're doing this.
Don't blink.
Because like with haunt acting, weirdest job ever. Like I'm
yeah.
so grateful for it because I've gotten to interact with hundreds upon thousands of strangers.
Yeah.
And just stare them in the eye. I'm like, I don't know you, and if this was any other context, it would be weird, you know. But
Yeah.
I'm a killer clown, so let's just go. But that's something. What else have I pulled from clowning? I think just like an idea that like it's your like not necessarily everybody, and you can have off days, but like it's your responsibility to hold your own energy, right? And how you affect both a crowd of people, but also just people you're interacting with, you know? And so if I'm not having a good day, I just might be like, I'm not going to connect with anyone because I don't want to, you know, I'm just in my zone, right? But like other days, I'll be like, you know, smiling at strangers or something just because I know that can have an effect.
It really can. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's such a small thing to like smile at someone or like compliment someone like for their dress or their hair. Your hair looks
Yeah.
fantastic
thank you.
today.
Does Loony smile at people, or is it you? Or is it like,
Loony will smile, yeah.
Okay.
It's
I don't know
usually a more creepy smile. Than,
Yeah. I
than
don't
my
know if
smile.
Looney's smile is like making someone's day.
it's like, holy shit, this person just smiled at me, and I did not like that. Yeah.
I'm very curious about Pirates of Emerson,
Yeah.
and if you have any crazy stories of how people react to like what you're doing, whether like they're lashing out physically or is there anything that comes to mind where it's like this is tense or funny or whatever?
I mean, there's some that are like so I have some things that I love that are like my favorite things to do. Like for example, there's something I like to call a merry-go-round, where it's usually a feminine presenting individual and a masculine presenting individual, and I'm chasing the lady around the guy. And it's just like, and she's trying to hide behind him, and I'm just like going around him, and it's just like this little fun game.
Wait. This is with patrons.
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
this is
People
great.
paid-
I love that.
People paid for this. You
Okay.
know? I'm all about consensual scaring. Like, I'm
But
not,
it- but
I'm
it
not
feels-
I'm not out on the street jumping out at people.
Please describe that. It must feel great.
Oh my god, it's so good. It's so good because they're screaming and they're running around and he's just laughing. He's
That's
like,
how I met Johnny. He was chasing this woman around this guy and like around in circles, and
Yeah, with a baseball in my hand.
that's how I met you. Yeah. Oh yeah, keep going.
Oh yeah,
Sorry.
yeah. But you know, people are dumb. People are dumb when they're scared.
Yeah.
People are shitty when they're scared. There are so many instances at Pirates of Emerson of groping, of people being hit, people being punched, kicked. I've been kicked in the sternum. I've been.
Oh, I thought you were doing all this.
Oh no. At Pirates of Emerson, we don't touch you.
Yeah.
So it's like
It's not like you sign a form that you
No.
can be like.
But there
grabbed
are
or
ones like
anything.
that.
there are ones. Yeah.
Would you
No,
do
you
one
guys
of
are just a
Yeah, well, there's a Terror Vault in SF that happens in October, and they have a system where you can pay $5, get a glow necklace.
I've done it, yep.
And then they'll grab you and stuff.
I
and
want
that.
You've
it's-
done it?
I've done it.
Oh, it sounds
it's
so
at the
fun.
SF Mint. Yeah,
It's really good. It's
really well done.
Yeah.
And yeah, they do the glow
Yeah,
thing,
yeah,
and
yeah.
it's super fun. But haunted houses are so great. I feel
Yeah,
aren't there
they are
some like
very
around America where it's like in an abandoned hospital and it's like they'll grab you and drag you and all sorts of stuff. Like
yeah.
just absolutely
I've seen videos of that. I was
terrifying
like,
shit.
I think they're waterboarding that guy.
Yeah.
Like,
So I forgot the specific term for it, but there's haunted houses, which what I do, and then there's like terror houses.
Oh my god.
Where they'll like put dirt in your mouth and like this horrific. It's horrific shit, and it's like
I
it's,
wanna do it.
apples and
I think I wanna
oranges,
do it.
or it's apples and bloody knives or something.
yeah,
you know, it's just like
yeah.
different levels of.
It sounds loony-ish. No, am I wrong?
I mean,
Is Looney carrying around real knives?
no.
Okay.
Okay.
No, they're
That's
all
rubber?
They're all plastic. They're
Okay,
all
plastic.
Hard plastic.
Hard
yeah,
plastic.
Yeah, sharp, hard plastic.
Sure.
Hard plastic, yeah.
I do sharpen them beforehand. But
They could do some damage. you know?
yeah.
I mean, like I've had people come through and they're like, "That's a fake knife." I'm like, I could still do something with it.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Also, do you want a real knife? Like, how comfortable would you feel?
They're saying that for
It's
themselves.
still pointy, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you get a lot of. You could like psychologically analyze all the people coming through Pirates of Emerson because everyone's having a different reaction.
Yes.
We get kids coming through singing songs and stuff, and I'll be like,
To soothe themselves.
yeah, to distract themselves from being scared. You know. I had this one scare that lives in my brain forever of this one girl who was coming through and she she had a mantra to herself. She was like, "Courage is key, courage is key, courage is key." And I just pop up to her and I scream, "Courage is key!" and she drops to the floor and I'm just like standing over her going, "Courage is key!"
Oh my god.
And it's just like it's so good.
And it makes your
so
day.
It's so good.
Okay, I need to do this.
I know.
I have
wanna go
only
so
once.
bad.
There's a theater called Blackout Theater in Albuquerque, and I kind of did a thing with them one year. But every year they do the big scary. They put on. They're a theater company, but they put on the big scary haunted house for the city.
Okay.
One of a few, and it's pretty cool. But I've like since then, and even before that too, I want to work at one of these haunted house. How does one go about that?
You can sign up. We have a sign up September, I think, like 13th, 14th.
I think I know what I'm doing
Yeah.
this fall.
Yeah, and it's pretty much like every weekend. Usually, it's like it starts slow because it's like the beginning of the month. They're not doing all 4 days in the weekend, but
Yeah.
it'll be like Friday, Saturday, and then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Can you sign
Thursday,
up for
Friday,
like
Saturday.
certain weekends?
You can.
But
There's
they're- yeah.
sometimes a little bit like we want people to work the entire
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
So then it's like a room that they have to try to fill, and so they're more inclined
Sure.
to get people that are working.
Well, you said you're
overnights.
taking a break,
Yeah. Yeah.
which means that there's going to be some weekends you're on, some weekends you're off.
Oh no, so I'm working all the nights this year. But it's
Oh.
like 12 years. I'm just like I need to.
Oh, you're saying after?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because at the end of the season, I'm just like my body, my brain, like.
Does
it's
your boss know
a
you're
lot.
quitting? Say it into the
Sorry.
Anything
I was
else
gonna
you want to say about Carl?
Carl, you're funny.
You're funny.
You're
but I
funny, Carl.
hate you
You're
and I will
great.
sue you.
Yeah.
I was gonna say if Looney's only on. Here's the thing: we
Yeah.
can make a break for you. I'll come in half the time as Looney. Nobody's gonna know the difference.
Can you
could
laugh
get, you
like
could get a
me?
tan.
You got to do the laugh.
Is that the laugh? Yuck.
You sounded like Goofy.
Is that where you got it from?
No.
Okay.
No. It came from the bowels of my soul or hell or something. I don't know.
Nice.
You have
like
a great
it.
cackle. I've seen a bunch of your Instagram videos, and your cackle is fucking so crisp.
It's fun.
And you, I don't know if you answered it. Are you practicing these cackles,
Oh, yeah,
these
yeah.
accents? Are you doing this in the mirror in your bedroom? What are you doing in the shower?
The shower. Accents, not so much. When I do psychedelics, I usually go into accents
Okay.
for a long time. I don't know why.
Like Jamaican?
No, God, no, no.
Which accents are you doing on psychedelics?
Irish.
Give us your Puerto Rican
Scottish.
accent.
No, nope, not gonna.
But Looney does.
No,
You heard it here first.
Oh God. No. White accents.
Yeah, yes. I hear those are the best ones.
Irish,
Yeah.
English, something like that.
You ever go old timey?
What kind of old time?
I don't know.
Atlantic
Like
accent?
yeah.
That type of
or
stuff.
like a newsy.
Newsy, like something like this.
Yeah.
Oh well, not on the daily, but occasionally it'll come out, I guess.
Yeah,
So
it's
at
brought to
home-
you by Baywaves.
Brought to you by Bayway.
Subscribe now.
Subscribe. Hit all the
It'll be
buttons.
the best time you have in
You do
days.
practice the cackles at home.
Yes and no.
Okay.
I am a certified laughter yoga instructor on top of all my other hats.
What?
And so I
We need to hear
practice
about this.
laughter yoga. I
Come
practice.
on. That's
so
usually in my car, so I'm just like laughing while I'm driving places. Laughter yoga was invented by Madan Kataria in Mumbai in 1995, and it's kind of like spread throughout the world. But basically, it's like laugh because it's good for you.
Yeah.
And so you
Yeah.
laugh for like 10 to 15 minutes a day, and it has all these health benefits and stuff. So
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I heard some crazy stat that children, like under 6 years old, spend like 80 minutes a day laughing.
Oh my gosh.
And the average American adult, it's like a minute and a half a day. And then it's like 40% don't laugh in a week. I'm like, that's so sad.
We must do this. We must be on the high end of the
more for
adult,
shows
and then
and
you must
stuff.
be on the highest end because
the
you're teaching it.
highest.
Yeah, because it's like that's one of the things that like there's a book about it, and they say like adults aren't laughing enough.
Yeah.
I don't even laugh if I'm going to a show. I'm like I know I'm going to be laughing at this show, but I still want to get in the laughter so that I can just feel better. Yeah.
Oh, you're not like you're not running out. You don't run dry. Can you run dry on laughter?
No, I'm done. I can't laugh anymore.
There you
yeah.
go. It's
Yeah,
over.
that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You hit your
I
quota.
hit my quota. Yeah. I'm
Gotcha.
like,
That's so
that was. I'd just say that's funny instead of laughing.
Oh yeah, there's a
on my
great Scrubs
shows.
episode about that.
Oh yeah, that's so
Yeah,
funny.
That's so funny.
That's so funny.
Is that Mandy Moore?
Mandy Moore,
Yeah, it's a
correct?
very good
Yes.
episode.
I
Yes.
remember fondly because, like, admittedly, I would probably have to.
Basically,
break up with Mandy Moore also.
The
Be like, I'm
premise is
sorry,
that-
Mandy.
yeah, she just keeps saying that, and then Zach Braff gets annoyed by the end. By the end of the episode, he's like, "You have to laugh."
But
have
is
to
it funny?
laugh.
Because you're
Is
not
it fun?
laughing.
You're not. Yeah. It's very sad.
Wait, so tell us more about this class that you teach, or is it just like this mantra that you have?
The laughter yoga.
Yeah.
Yeah. I admittedly I haven't taught classes specifically, but
But you're
I-
certified too.
I'm certified too.
Okay.
I have multiple hats, but I like incorporating it into my clown classes. I usually do it as a warm up, because it kind of helps people get into their like childlike playfulness and feel like they can like let loose a little bit
Yeah.
and get ridiculous. One of the things that I find, I'm gonna try to prop the mic for a second. One of the things that I found difficult when I started laughter yoga is that after every exercise you're supposed to go, very good, yay, and it just feels like the dumbest thing in the world.
Yeah.
but
So dumb.
It's
That's
so dumb.
I felt uncomfortable watching you do
Good.
that.
I'm glad.
But it's what kindergarten teachers do.
yeah, right.
Yeah.
But it's like even I was going yay. I was like,
Yeah.
it just
You don't
felt
like it.
gross
Yeah.
for the longest time.
Maybe it's so dumb that you have to laugh about it
Yeah,
afterwards,
yeah.
and that's the point.
Well, one of my favorite. It wasn't a coach. It was a class I was taking for improv. But his name's Michael. He said like, if you can't be too cool for anything when
Oh,
you're
yeah.
doing improv. Like if you think you're cool, you can't do this.
Yeah.
Like you're gonna need to get rid of that part of yourself.
Mhm.
And I feel like that's a lot of what's happening
Oh,
here,
yeah.
especially in clown too, because it's like you're a bit of an. Tell me if I'm wrong, but I think the idea is that you're kind of an innocent.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
an innocence to clowning, and
Yeah.
you got to get dumb.
Yeah,
gotta get
yeah,
done.
or find new ways. I really liked one workshop I was in where they were talking about like the chair or what else can it be.
Mhm.
You're not stupid, but you're maybe childlike.
Yeah, I think like the chair example is like the innocence to find the different values in something instead of being like that's just a chair. I
You
can
just
just
sit
sit in it.
right.
Can't do anything else with it. Duh.
Right.
You know, it's like no, that chair can be a billion things.
Uh-huh.
Don't limit the chair.
I love it. That's why I think clowning, and he's heard me say this, but I think clowning is the most free form of like an artistic performance on stage.
Yeah.
Maybe relative to others in that you can explore anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say it's like probably on par with like interpretive dance or something like that.
Yeah,
where you can
that's
just
a great way
move
to-
however you want and
Yeah.
just kind of flow with it.
And then the
It's-
audience just has to accept it.
Yeah, they have to. They have to.
Because if they walk out, it's rude.
Yeah.
They are imprisoned.
Yeah.
But if they walk out, you can just follow them out.
Oh, you can.
That's what's great about clowning.
Oh, and that's
Yeah.
acceptable. Like that's not acceptable in any other show. Period.
No, it is not. You cannot walk out.
Even interpretive dancers can't dance up on someone, like
No.
leave the
Dance around the
stage.
exit.
So that's why clowning is better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Clowning is the best.
It's
Yeah.
the best. That's so cool. How are you feeling about the show coming up in November? What do you have planned, if we can know anything?
I'm nervous.
Sure.
There's still a lot of pieces that I'm piecing together, so it's like throwing a bunch of stuff together. I have to make a bunch of props.
Solo show?
Solo show. Lots of audience participation. I'll have some friends with me, quote unquote. But yeah, there's going to be a splash zone. I'll
Nice.
give you that much.
Do we get things to put over ourselves?
Yeah, I'm gonna give
okay.
you something.
Okay.
But the front row will be a little.
You're gonna Gallagher it?
Yeah, I'm gonna hit some watermelons.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
There are watermelons everywhere. Total
Fun.
waste of food.
Wait,
Totally.
yeah.
Yeah.
This is called the food waste segment.
Now Looney's gonna get real with you.
Yeah.
But I have the show is it's kind of it's like Pee Wee Herman Saturday morning cartoon level antics, and it's all about, the episode is about fear. The show is called Fun with Looney, and it's all about fear, and we're going to explore our fears together. And there's going to be some special guests, and there's going to be a box of fear, and there's going to be other things. But yeah, it's going to be good. It's going to
Yay.
be fun. I'm excited.
I read an article yesterday. This woman fell to her death skydiving.
Oh my God.
It's rad. Looney would love that.
15,000 feet. And in the corner, dug into it and realized it was purposeful. She had gone through a big breakup
Oh
the day
my
before.
gosh, I heard about this. That's so sad.
Isn't that wild? And her boyfriend's also a skydiver. That's how they met.
That's sad,
She
but
just
also
didn't pull her
slightly
chute.
reassuring that it wasn't actually just someone.
Wasn't just an accident?
Because that would.
She probably
Like-
packs her own
Yeah.
thing too. Yeah.
Yeesh.
I know, isn't that wild?
That is.
But there
wild.
is a freedom. I'm not trying to get too sad here, but there is a freedom, like, in being able to make that decision for
Yeah.
yourself,
Yeah. Because you can definitely choose.
not to pull your
Turn
shirts.
Fuck.
Yeah. I guess
Yeah.
there's like a lot of freedom in that.
want that-
This
I want
is-
that
I don't
power.
love this topic.
How would you do it? I'm kidding.
No.
This is crazy. How would Looney do it?
Well, no.
I feel like Looney is the one ending it for others.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Looney makes the choices for others.
Looney makes the choices.
Have you considered? Do you have any other characters that either you're working on or that you have in your pocket, or something that you'd really like to do in the clown space?
Yeah, what's that? What's after Looney?
Nothing.
Looney's forever.
Looney's forever. Hashtag Looney forever. Yeah, there's a few like different tiny things in my brain that I haven't like really fleshed out. I just know like I really like doing like bro dudes with friends, you know,
Okay.
like going into like like just right, like it's just, like
Let's hit
it's
the waves.
it's so it like relaxes my body to go into like, oh yeah, everything's chill. Let's go to the
Nice.
gym. Let's do some
Yeah.
reps, you know.
All right, Surfer Bro.
Super Bro,
Clown.
I don't know.
Surfer Bro Clown.
But yeah, I'm curious. I'm not sure. Yeah.
That's what my question was. Like, what celebrity clowns
yes.
have been an influence on you? Had you thought about that as a kid? You know, like where do you see clowning in the media?
Yeah. Like I feel like growing up, I'll say that my like grandpa and my dad were pretty funny, and so like that was definitely a little bit of an inspiration. Mr. Bean.
Yeah.
He's definitely a clown. He's
Yeah.
definitely a clown.
Yes.
You don't see him as a clown, but he is strong clown energy.
Yeah.
Jim Carrey, cartoons.
Cartoons.
Right? Just the
Conan O'Brien
physicality.
says that like the Animaniacs, Looney Tunes were a big thing
Oh,
for
yeah.
you know, he's super cartoonish in
Oh,
his
yeah, yeah,
presentation.
yeah.
Yeah.
And clowns are just human cartoons.
Yeah.
Like, so it's like all the crazy physicality, the over exaggerated emotions and stuff. I feel like was definitely a
What
big
cartoons are we
influence.
talking?
Rocko's Modern Life was
Nice.
definitely like it's very close to my heart. Powerpuff Girls, Dexter's Laboratory. I'm trying to think. Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Yeah, the
Those are some
90s.
creepy ones.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Courage the Cowardly Dog and Dexter's Lab, like some dark stuff.
Ren and Stimpy.
Oh my
also.
God,
Yeah,
really
yeah, yeah.
dark.
Very dark.
But you're right, it is kind of. It's very clowny the way that they perform, right?
Yeah,
Because a
yeah,
lot of
yeah.
times it's like kind of quiet, or it's like does the dog even speak? In Courage?
A little bit. He's like occasionally he's like
Yeah,
you know, and you'll go and save his.
But otherwise, it's very physical comedy,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
It's like
yeah, yeah, yeah.
expression.
Wait, Courage didn't talk?
No, Courage talked a little bit, but he didn't talk a lot.
Yeah.
Wow,
He wasn't a
that's hard to write a
chatterbox.
show like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I didn't watch a lot of that one. I certainly know it.
Yeah.
I can picture him kind of.
It's been a long time, but I feel like he talked a little bit, but it wasn't a lot.
Yeah, but a lot of those cartoons is not a whole lot of talking. Like Samurai Jack, I don't think that guy ever spoke, right? And it was just
Yeah.
about like the aura, the physicality, expressing based off of the situation. It was quite
I was watching his new show, Primal, and then he just released a new
Samurai Jack released a new show.
the guy that made Samurai Jack.
Wait, Samurai Jack is real?
He is also yeah.
I need to meet him.
And then there's a new movie on Netflix about this dog that's about to get neutered. And it's by the same guy. He's like super stoked on this new film. He just wrote this entire movie about. It's a cartoon, obviously, but yeah. You said you said your family, like your.
My grandpa especially was always making silly faces, and he'd do like Donald Duck impressions and stuff. So
That's a hard one.
I know.
Whoa,
That's all.
that's
Like,
pretty good.
I can't.
Yeah,
make
but he
words.
talks. Yeah.
He was just like.
I think I
Yeah,
saw
yeah.
Disney Walt, Disney, Walt. I see things like that now. Do a Donald Duck.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I remember like this image of him like pressing in on his cheek and doing that. Yeah.
Fascinating. Yeah.
Did you play with a lot of toys growing up? Like, did you have like specific toys that like, I don't know, maybe dolls or something like that, or action figures that you would like parade around and be the voice of?
I don't know if I did voices for the action figures, but I definitely like played a lot with like Legos and had like elaborate stories and stuff. I remember that. But yeah, I also played a lot of video games too. So like,
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I do have a question for you based off of the toy question. When's the last time you let it rip? You can interpret it in many ways, and I know you've got like the mind that does this, that you like think about all the different things.
I've never let it rip, actually.
Ooh,
now that I think about it,
okay.
yeah. I have.
You're about to let it rip.
I am so excited to. I think I've ripped once or twice when I was a child. It's been a long time since I've technically ripped, but I feel like I ripped once or twice. I remember this. I
Yeah.
remember this.
So this segment is called Beyblading in the Bay with Bays. And we are the Bays Beyblading in the Bay.
Can you say that again, but faster?
Yes. Beyblading in the Bay with Bays.
Beyblading in the bay with bays.
Yeah, with Bays. With Bays.
With bays.
Yeah.
Ladies.
And we are just going to do one little round
Okay.
of Beyblading. And it's going to be you versus Dylan. And you scream, let it rip. Let it rip. Yeah. All right.
2, 3, let it rip! Immediately no.
Well, we do
I knew that was gonna happen.
We do know which is the last one.
Rematch.
I like how you're like pretty confident in like keeping a distance from like the table. You're like, this will work, and it immediately applies to the left.
Yeah.
Dylan, that was a pretty good spin though. That was looking sexy.
That was my first rip.
All right.
Okay, let's go again.
Take 2. Thanks for that. In here?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. I didn't know. I thought we were going to the carpet.
1,
2, 3.
Let it rip.
Oh my gosh.
Fuck him up.
Wow. That's, oh my God, this is so brutal. This is a loony type of act. Yeah.
That's
Dylan,
sad.
what did you do? What did you do
I
to
was
piss
so
off your
confident
own
based off
blade?
of how shitty that first rip was by you.
Yeah, it's still going.
It's still going. This is absurd.
Yeah, that's
Alright.
that's like insult to injury.
Good job.
I thought you were gonna kiss it or something.
What would you What would you rate that segment? 0 out of 10.
Can I get a what a 1 is and what a 10 is?
Yeah, 10 is like the most fun you've had in the last week. and a 0 is like maybe you go skydiving. But
Oh, it's
But you just had a big break.
yeah. Oh yeah. I'd say that's like an 8 maybe. That was
Oh my
Wow,
God,
that's
let's
pretty
go.
high.
7.5 maybe. I
Oh,
would. I don't know.
We'll take it.
Yeah,
It
it
could
was
be
pretty
kind of
good.
controversial.
It was pretty good.
I mean,
Yeah.
for like a minute of your life, it seems
Yeah.
like that's a
It
I
was-
want more 7.5.
It was fun
throughout my day.
you know. And especially like the failing at first and then
Yes.
being the redemption
Yeah.
arc
Quite
was
the
just
arc.
like, yeah.
Mhm,
I just feel like
mhm.
You're
Yeah,
just
things
always
really
spinning
changed.
narratives. Yeah,
Things really changed.
Things changed.
I feel like I'm just like I know that I'm a master at this now, so
Yeah.
I can just put it on my resume.
Yeah,
Wow.
your new hobby unlocked.
A gloater. A gloater. Nice.
Could you incorporate this into a clown show at all?
Yeah. That'll be part of the splash zone. You can bring some
Oh,
Beyblades
yeah,
on
yeah.
stage.
It would be tricky. I'd have to definitely find a means of putting it in. Yeah.
Yeah.
It could just be like someone who's really into it.
Mm-hmm.
Who's like extremely into it and just like walking around again with that like bravado of just like, do you rip? Doesn't look like you
gosh.
rip. Your arms don't look defined.
Yeah, that's so good. And everything is in through the lens of like, are
Beyblade.
they good at Beyblading?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Or like,
And
you
you're just
always
going like this all the time.
trying to get my pump on.
Yeah, you're just
Come on.
practicing on old lawnmowers.
It's like, do you know what this is? You don't know what this is.
You know what it is. Yeah. You've never let it
Respect
rip.
you. If you're never in the arena,
Yeah.
get out of
I
my
was thinking it'd be
zone.
so cool to have like a big version of this, and then people can battle them. And then I realized they're kind of like little bots, and then like battle bots is really they already
It's
did it.
It's tiny battle bots. Yeah.
This is tiny battle, and they make tiny battle bots. Maybe that's the next iteration of the show, where you can get little battle bots, and they have little weapons and whatever. But they have the RC little controllers too.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be fun. I would be down for that. We got to upgrade. This
sounds
is a
dope.
Chinese knockoff.
I mean,
If that wasn't clear.
you're getting a lot of mileage out of it. So
We
like,
are.
Yeah,
I'd say it's a good investment.
it's a win.
Yeah, it's
great.
a win. Good job.
Great
Good job.
$19 investment or whatever.
Yeah.
Is that what it was?
It was so cheap. This was a Chinese knockoff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Until the
didn't feel comfortable. I was like, I don't know how these were produced, but probably not in the best of environments.
Don't we have a few more of them? We have like 2 more.
We got more. Yeah,
Ah,
we got more
okay.
blades, different colors. You know.
Oh.
Well, we could do one where it's all 3 of us.
We
Eventually.
could. It would just be a little difficult to film.
Mm.
And as you've seen with our filming, we have a lot of difficulties in general.
Yeah. Or not push your luck.
Yeah. But yeah, I think we're kind of getting towards the end of this. But you have been amazing
Thank
to
you.
chat.
Yeah, thanks for
Yeah.
coming.
It's been delightful. You two.
Yeah. Do you have anything else you want to plug? Whether it's like upcoming shows
yeah.
or regular shows that you
Yeah.
do, or how people can find you.
You can find me. I have a human Instagram account and I have a Loony account. But it's this April Fools is my Instagram, and then Loony_the_clown is my Instagram, or Loony's Instagram. And yeah, if you enjoy getting scared, come to Pirates of Emerson. It's gonna be in the Alameda County Fairgrounds all of pretty much October. And then Fun with Loony coming to Church of Clown 14th, 15th, and 16th.
Woo.
Yeah.
That's a cool venue. I love that
Yeah.
place.
But I hope to do more clown classes coming up in the fall too. So.
Oh yeah, take a class.
Yeah, take a
a
class.
class.
Follow me. If you follow me, then you'll have all that information shoved into your feed at some point. So.
Great. That's where I want it.
Yeah, shoved in there.
Down that feed
Right
hole,
down the
yeah.
goal list. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks so
All right,
much.
Thanks so much, April.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Yeah, it's great.